Hey everyone, here is the next update for October 2025. I have been continuing to go to physical therapy for the pelvic floor exercises, but on the third visit, I suffered a very bad setback and have had to dial back the number of exercises I do by quite a bit. Not only do I have to dial back the exercises, I have to be extra careful now on what I do, how I move, how I sit, how I sleep, the whole nine. Because my setbacks are usually either, okay, this sucks, it always sucks, but, we'll work to get back where you were, or this sucks and this is a domino effect. And it's the latter on this one. So in addition to moving the exercises to a more minimal state, instead of doing 10 reps, I'm doing like 1 to 2. I've also rescheduled my visits for once a week now instead of 2, because if I'm doing 1 to 2 reps at home every day, it doesn't seem much point to go that often. And I'm going to talk with her in the next couple visits about where to go in the future, because I don't see the point even in going like once a week, really. Like once a month, twice a month maybe makes the most sense to me, considering I have to slowly build back up to where I was without any more setbacks, knock on wood. On Thursday, it is now Saturday, but this past Thursday, on the 16th, I saw the GI, the gastro doctor, or specialist or whatever. Oh, she's actually a doctor. It went okay. It feels like her office and the urologist need to talk, because they keep giving me conflicting stuff. The urologist says, drink this much water. She says, no, that's way too much. Drink this much water. I'm doing this symbiotic thing every single day now. And she says, well, what are you doing? And I told her, she's like, well, maybe try this. I'm like, well, they said to do this. And I'm like, well, you just talk to each other. Because I'm spending money I don't have on supplements and probiotics and prebiotics. And it's an absolute waste of money. She can't tell me why I'm still having the issues with my bowel movements and some of the stuff I'm going through as it pertains to those. I don't want to get into graphic detail. So she wants me to do a water fast to reset the gut biome and stuff down there. So I will be doing that. I want to do 48 hours if I can. She asked me to do 48 and I was like, ugh, because with my back and neck condition, I need fuel, to keep what I have. I get very brittle and very, it's hard to explain. Just imagine sucking all the water out of a muscle, which is what it feels like all the time, and then make that even worse. So that's the update for now. Not much in the way of anything going on. I see the GI again in 2 months. I think this is absurd and just a waste of my time and a waste of travel. And if not for having to take the Augmentin in August, all this down here was fine. And now it's not. It has been for almost 3 months. And it's really starting to piss me off. And I don't have the funds to keep troubleshooting and throwing darts at a dartboard in the dark, So we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. And yeah, that's all for now. Hey everybody! Today I'm going to embark on a 48-hour water fast. Not because I want to, but because I have to. I have fasted before, briefly, for the upper scope I had. About a month and a half ago, I fasted for about 24 hours before, just to make sure there's no food in my stomach, and so there'd be no complications from it. I just had my protein drink. This is my protein. That will be the last thing I have for 48 hours. It is about 5:10 a.m. as of this recording. And for the next 48 hours, I will not eat anything. I will have water. I need to figure out how to get electrolytes. I'm never given any guidance on stuff. It's just do this thing. Well, there's always a side effect for whatever they want me to do, because I'm never told how to do the things. Take this Augmentin. Well, should I take something with it? Have some yogurt if you get an upset stomach. I didn't have an upset stomach and I hate yogurt. Should have been taking a probiotic the entire time. This is old hat. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but we're gonna do it and see how it goes. And yeah, so yeah, I'm going to bed here in a few hours, and the routine of no eating will commence. So yeah. I just woke up. It is about 7 p.m. the next day. I have been fasting for about 14 hours. And other than a little light hunger, I feel alright. I'm going to hide upstairs. Usually I make food for Justin and I. I'm the cook in the house. Justin can cook, but it's just easier if I do it. And I love to cook a lot. I love making food. But yeah, his diet for the next few days is going to be sandwiches. I offered to order him a pizza that could feed him for a couple days, but he said sandwiches were fine. But yeah, I'm going to hide upstairs to just not be around food because you don't want that temptation. But so far, I'm all right. We'll see how it goes. Apparently, at some point, you're supposed to hit like this, like, I guess like the runner's high version of fasting, where you just like break on through to this zen-like state. So that'll be interesting if I can get there and what that'll feel like. I'm mostly worried about my back and neck, my neck especially, because of the, not having the normal neck of a normal person. And the longer I go without eating, the more it hurts. I can't do my routine of apple, banana, and oatmeal. That's my breakfast every day. I can't start dinner, which was supposed to be baked potatoes and my homemade mushroom gravy. But so far, so good. I'm not doing too bad. So I'm going to get up, get some water, do some Google on electrolytes, and go from there. So that's the update. 14 hours in or so. Not too bad. All right, we are 24 hours in. 24 hours in to the water fast. The outside is waking up. It's the morning. So you're gonna hear traffic. So far, not bad, honestly. I'm a little hungry, but it's not horrible. Taking a shower was rough, just because you exert so much energy showering. Yeah, I got out of the shower and I was just like, oh my god. So far I have dealt with the electrolytes thing by adding Himalayan pink salt to my water. But this is really loud. Let's go somewhere else. I'm not sure if that's adequate or what. I'm trying not to spend any extra money right now because all this stuff I've had to buy, like these stupid fibers and this stupid fiber, these were $30 each. I've got a probiotic here. I keep having to buy stuff and it sucks. Like, I'm not trying to be like the economy right now, but it's tough. It's tough if you are in the situation like we are. So I'm not trying to spend any more money that I don't need to spend on anything. And like, I forgot to mention that the gastro doctor asked me if I wanted to have surgery for an issue I'm having. And I'm like, what would be the point? I didn't say this to her, but I thought of it later. I'm like, what would be the point? I'm having issues down here, right? Do you want to have surgery to try and correct it? Well, even if I did, the issue is still going on. The digestive issues are still going on. So it's just going to come back anyway. What would be the point? This is the same medical bullshit that I had to deal with in 2009, 2010. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to give somebody surgery for something that you haven't even tried to correct yet? Thus, this fast. So, yeah, we're a little over 24 hours in, and not bad so far. I am hungry, but it's not horrible. So we'll see how it goes from here on. I just woke up about 5 minutes ago.
and I feel like shit. It is about 7 p.m. Falling asleep was difficult because I couldn't do my usual bedtime routine, and it's hard for me to sleep anyway. I'm a very light sleeper because of all my health stuff and chronic pain. I went to bed feeling all right, a little hungry, and just tried to will myself to sleep. Eventually I did fall asleep, but it was really not good sleep. I feel like crap. I was hoping that I would wake up and be in that euphoric state that I've talked about. I'm not. I am so hungry. My head is pounding. I'm gonna get up and have some more salt water. Try and find energy. It's said it's a little after 7 now, so I have been fasting for about 38 hours, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. And oh my god, I think it's just because I went so long without fluids. Sleeping, you're not drinking or eating. Yeah, I've had no sustenance. And I did drink plenty of water. I drank like 80 ounces of water yesterday. I just think, I stopped drinking water around 5 a.m. because I go to bed around 8. Went like 13, 14 hours without any fluids. And my body's just unhappy. So I'm hoping that when I start drinking the water again, that it will dissipate. All right, I gotta get up. Gotta get up. Oh my god, I feel like shit. That is my fan. My number one fan. You can't see me pointing, but I'm pointing. My number one fan right there. Yeah. I got jokes. I
keep waiting for that clarity or that euphoria that I keep reading about, and it's not coming. I feel like maybe I should have eased myself into a fast by doing like a 16-8 intermittent or 24-hour, and then gradually increasing it. 24 hours was fine. I could do 24 hours. That was not that big of a deal. Sorry you can hear the traffic. It's raining outside. I am so hungry, which is obviously to be expected. That's supposed to go away too. The hunger is supposed to like rise above it to some higher plane. I'm not. My body hurts. I don't want to do anything. I can't edit. I've tried turning on my PC to game to pass the time. Tried watching YouTube. My ability to focus and concentrate is just not here. Working from home is also not a good thing because when you're at work elsewhere, you can keep yourself busy with work. Editing is my work, so it's difficult. I've been drinking water like usual, but I've been putting salt in it. If I do this again, I'm going to plan better. Maybe get the electrolyte tablets. I have purchased a different probiotic that has like 15 strains in it to hopefully jumpstart my gut health. Hopefully that arrives tomorrow. I wish I'd ordered it or found it earlier. I didn't research it until today. Yeah, I'm struggling. This is tough. I kind of pride myself on my willpower and self-control, but this is testing it. Because even when I do eat, like I can eat again at 5 a.m. That's the last time I had anything substantial, was 5 a.m. going on 2 days ago, which is my normal, because, I work thirds and keep a third shift schedule to match Justin's schedule. So 5 a.m. is when I usually have my last thing, whether it's a protein drink or just, something. Brain's not working. And even that was only like 100 calories, which is substantial, but it's not like, it wasn't a full meal, it was just a protein drink. So technically I could eat around 3. Although I want to eat now. And when I do eat, it's going to have to be minimal. I don't have anything like sauerkraut or kombucha or whatever the hell it's called that helps promote gut biome. So that's why I'm doing this, is to try and to help reset my gut biome. That's why I'm also trying to adhere to it, because I don't want to half-ass it and then do it again. but I would have no problem doing a 24-hour fast. I am currently making some black coffee because I read that that is okay to have while you're fasting. Also green tea. But I'm going to see if this black coffee helps at all, just to have something with some flavor to it. So that's where I'm at now. Yeah. If you ever need to fast or want to, I would recommend easing yourself into it. Start with a 16-8 thing and then ease into 1 day. 1 day is not bad. It's not bad. Like you could stop eating at supper, go to bed, and then not eat again until supper the next day. That's doable. But yeah, I'm gonna go see if the water is boiling, have some black coffee, and not doing too hot. This sucks. I shouldn't have just jumped headfirst into it. But the thing is whistling, so I gotta go. Alright. Alright, I have my coffee. Oh my god, that smells so good. That smells so good. Oh my god, that smells so damn good. My dad got me and Justin these coffee mugs. Oh my god, that just made me even hungrier. Holy god. Holy god. I just said holy god. My brain is so broken right now. Eating when the fast is over is going to be tricky because I don't want to overdo it like I did when I ate after the colonoscopy. After having the prep. Right? That was not pleasant. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a banana and maybe some applesauce. Like it's gonna be so hard to not like pig out. Like even plain white rice just sounds so good right now. This is torture. This is torture. I guess maybe this is technically breaking a fast. Is it? I don't know. If you fasted before, is drinking black coffee breaking a fast to you? Because it is something like I'm having maybe 2 calories. So it shouldn't trigger an insulin response. And there's nothing else in it, just coffee. But yeah, smelling the coffee just made my hunger pains worse. So, oh my god. I'm so tired. Do you have any advice if you have fasted for a long time? Aside from getting proper electrolyte pills or whatever, because this is just salt and water at this point. But nothing that I haven't necessarily reached that state of zen they're supposed to reach after like 24 hours. It never hit. So I think I just jumped in the deep end too soon. And yeah, I'm gonna have this and Alright, I'm gonna go and enjoy my coffee and try and distract myself from the desire to want to devour everything. So I had the coffee about a half hour ago, and it was delicious. And yeah, I feel worse now. I didn't think that was possible. I am stupidly in the kitchen. I want to eat all of these bananas. Oh my god. I am so hungry. Oh my god. The coffee for like the first 10-15 minutes afterwards was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was just like I was like obviously alert because it's caffeine. But my stomach hurts so bad right now. I don't know. I'm opening the door to the Pleasure Palace in here. If you didn't know,
The pleasure palace is the pantry of things that I can't fucking eat because my body hates me. This is the coffee that I get, though. This is the coffee that I get. This right here is the coffee that I drink. It is the only coffee I can drink without anything in it. It's the only coffee I can drink black. But it's also like an espresso cafe. Oh, that's Spanish. It's espresso instant coffee. I'm trying to pronounce this word in Spanish in my head. I'm pretty good with Spanish, but not right now. Not right now, so I'm not going to try. So maybe it was a little too strong, but I only use half a pack per... This is information you don't care about, but I need to kill time. Oh my god, it's... Yeah, I drink, I pour like half of this into my cup and then add the water. So full one of these, ooh, I have a low caffeine tolerance. So if I drink too much of it, I don't like it. And that's kind of what I feel like right now. I think on an empty stomach. I said this before, but you know it's bad. You know it's bad when this looks delicious. I don't usually care for white rice. You might be asking, why do you have this? If you don't care for white rice, I usually drink... I usually eat whole grain rice, wheat, right. Why do I have this still? Because I had to have the most boring, bland food possible during the colonoscopy low fiber diet prep, said that correctly, and I still have this. This is so full. In a normal household, this would be gone. It's like this full of rice. I need to use, but we have like whole grain. Right? I prefer whole grain stuff. This looks delicious. Is the point? Oh my god. This is my favorite peanut butter. We're just doing a fucking pantry thing now. This is my favorite peanut butter. You can't find it really anywhere. That made me lightheaded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That legit made me lightheaded. Holy shit. I need to turn this light off. I want to break so bad. And I recognize that fucking smelling food is probably not the best course of action to take when one is on a fast. Oh, my stomach hurts so much. I'm wondering if I were to try 48 hours again, if it would be easier because I knew what to expect. Like, the 24-hour one wasn't fun, but, I mean, it was I was going to do more of a pantry thing, but, yeah. I'm hurting right now. This sucks. I wouldn't have to do this if I didn't get a UTI and then take the antibiotics that I was given no guidance on. It's just like the fasting. Like I was told, you should water fast for 48 hours. And I went, And she said, well, try and do at least 36 then. But I'm also like very goal oriented to the what's the word I'm looking for? Just to my detriment, I guess. If I set my mind to something, I will make myself try and do it, even if it sucks. Like I'm very, very disciplined. Like if I want a treat, I will make it a reward. Like once in a while, a few times a year, we'll get ice cream because we don't really eat a lot of like junk food here. So if I have something like ice cream here, I will make it into like a reward. If I get through this much of a video while editing,
as a reward, as a treat, I will give myself ice cream. If I don't get through the video into that to that part, I don't get ice cream. And I've always been like that. I've always given myself the treat as the reward instead of just indulging and being a glutton. I am so fucking hungry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just keep fantasizing about food. I keep watching videos of food. I've been watching Ted Nivison and Eddie Burbach's videos respectively on their Rainforest Cafe trip, wishing I could have gone on that trip because that sounds like a fucking blast. But they keep eating at Rainforest Cafes, which is the gist of the videos. So I have to look at food. And food I don't normally like to eat because my diet is very, very specific. I can't have a regular burger. It will make me sick. Because I'm cursed. This is my life. It's hard to explain to people food allergies. And why they're stupid. Like lactose intolerance is a very known thing. You know, IBS is a very known thing. It's a very common thing. But, hey, I'm allergic to almost every kind of meat. People think you're lying. I'm not. Do you know how bad I would just love to go to Burger King and get a Whopper? I can't have turkey on Thanksgiving. Because I will get violently sick. Oh my god. I can't even eat like vegan stuff normally. I can't go to like a Burger King and get like a Beyond Burger. Because if that Beyond Burger is cooked on the same grill as the regular hamburgers, I will get sick from cross-contamination. It's that fucking stupid. What is my life? I think I'm just killing time at this point. It's about 10:30. I have 6.5 hours to go. I want to throw in the towel so bad, but I'll be so pissed at myself if I do. It's one of those like, you come this far, and why would you give up already? But God, I feel like shit. And I am so obscenely starving. What did I do wrong? Like, all the posts. I have looked at so many posts and videos and Reddit and just all these things saying after a certain... Most people say after the 24-hour mark, you start to feel good. The hunger pains go away. You get mental clarity. You feel more alert and like at one with yourself. I feel like garbage. Is it because it's my first time? Is it because I did I jump in the deep end, like I said earlier? I am so tired of drinking salt water. I like water. I drink like 80 ounces of water a day. Well, less now. I drink about 60 because it's a thing. I was drinking like 120 ounces of fluid there for like a month. I lived in the bathroom. I peed a lot. I can't have my gum. Some of you know, if you watch my other stuff, I chew gum regularly because of my throat issues. But I read that fasting is supposed to kind of like reset a lot of stuff for your body. And it's not. People might be saying, well, you need to do a longer fast, like a 3 to 5 day fast. I can't fucking do that. It has been 41.5 hours. I don't know how y'all do it. I assume it's easier if you don't have a fucked up neck and spine like I do. Like my muscle density, as I've said many times, it was the first videos on this channel. My muscle density is like 30% of what a normal person's is. So imagine you take like an ice cream scooper, you scoop out muscle on this side, and it never grows back. That's what my neck is. The longer I go, the more this hurts because I'm not putting any sustenance in my body. So that's adding to it. All right, oh my God.
I am so tired of drinking ice water. I'm so tired of drinking salt water. I love ice water. This is like my 4, 5, 6 bottle of ice. I almost said ice water again. Fuck. Salt water. This bottle has no salt in it. I'll be drinking this water. We're gonna go back upstairs and try and distract ourselves some more with some YouTube or something. I don't know. All right, let's go. It is about 42 hours in. I am so... fuck, I forgot my water. All right, let's go. This is what I'm watching. This is what I'm watching. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? I can't even eat you if I wanted to. It'd make me sick. You know how they say don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry? That's compounded by the fact that you probably shouldn't shop in general. My brain. It is currently this o'clock. I just ordered my favorite peanuts online and I ordered the biggest package available. And before before I have anyone talk to me about the state of finances and me talking in the kitchen about how we don't have money for all the extra stuff I have to buy, this is the beauty of modern day capitalism, because you can use your fucking credit card to buy a 5-pound bag of fucking Wolfie's nuts, which are the best peanuts ever. I grew up with these peanuts. We used to live right next to the factory they would make them, and we would get free samples. And they still sell them in the town very close to here that I used to live in, that all the bad shit happened to me. I am so fucking hungry. I have wanted these peanuts for such a long time. I'm going to probably regret this when this massive ass bag comes, and I'm going to get like more sodium than anyone could ever possibly want, ever. It's on my credit card, so I can pay it off. I get to make payments on a 5-pound bag of peanuts. I can't spend money on probiotics, but I can sure as hell spend money on these. I could have gotten the 16-ounce bag, which is the normal standard bag, but I was like, go big or go home. Also, I'm almost 43 hours in on water fast. I'm just justifying this to myself that I had to just it's fine. They had a code where I could get 20% off, so it's actually a better deal. I just bought the biggest bag of fucking peanuts. My mouth is literally watering. And I get to go back to watching more fucking videos about food. It is after midnight. I have less than 5 hours to go. I just choked on some water about 5 minutes ago. I am still watching the same video because I keep pausing it, because one can only take so much food at a time like this. This
PC over here, my gaming PC, that I can't play any modern games on because every game now requires you to have modern crap, and even a computer with a 5090 in it can't play some games at max settings reliably because, you know, things suck. And this thing's old. This is at least, I purchased it 5 years ago, maybe, and that was used. It was supposedly custom built, but that could have been any time, so it could be 10 years old. It's not horrible. It gets the job done. But I can't play anything recent because of, you know, Unreal Engine 5 being fucking balls and ray tracing ruining everything because I can't play Borderlands 4. I want to, but I can't because this is the world we live in right now. Or even top of the line computers can't play shit because everything costs more, but the quality is less. Yay, capitalism. My wrist just popped. Ow. Oh, fucking carpal tunnel sucks. So yeah, I can't play anything new, and I can't afford a gaming system because PlayStation never lowers their prices anymore, and Xbox literally just raised all their prices. I should have got the Starfield bundle a year or so ago when I saw it for cheap. I didn't want to play Starfield. I tried it. I didn't like it because Bethesda does the same fucking thing over and over with their same shit-ass engine. And now the Xbox is more expensive. I'm not loyal to a brand. But I could have been playing Borderlands 4. My buddy TJ, who I have co-opted every single Borderlands game with, is co-oping it with someone else because I can't play it. So I'm like jealous ex-girlfriend over here. He replaced me with someone else. I really don't care. It's fine. There's no reason he needs to wait. The Focus is having a hard time. Holy shit. I did move my hands. Does it get better? Is it my hand? It is. I don't know how y'all do this for days and days and days at a time. I feel like absolute ass. And not the sexy kind. I want to eat everything. Willpower is a... Is that a crack in the wall? There's a lot of these in this house. There's a lot of these. Actually, let's go... Oh my god. Let's go on a journey. That's not a crack. What the fuck? Hold on. Turn around. There's not a crack in the wall. Well, we're gonna explore cracks in the wall. Like, why do people do this? Like, I don't understand this. Oh, wrong button. Like, I can't see it because it's stupid light. Like, why? Why? And here's the thing that's annoying about it. The actual ceiling is right up there. It's past that. Why put fake... These two rooms don't have it. But everything from here on does. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. I've never understood it. But yeah, there are a lot of cracks in this house. It's an old house. So that's why. That's unsettling because it goes up to the ceiling. And then that's happening. I don't know if stuff's happening. This is the room that the computer room used to be in. This used to be the computer room. And like, look at this. Look at that. Like, look at... Like, the entire ceiling is just warping and cracking. Look at that. Like, look at that. That's the poster that used to be behind us. But, Justin accidentally knocked it off. And that's the air conditioner that we put in this window. And this is the bed I have to sleep in when they're doing the construction in the backyard, which is right by the bedroom. And that's more bullshit that's going on. Look at this. It is now 2 o'clock. And it is normally the time that I would have lunch. I have 3 hours to go. 3 hours to go, and it's going to be the longest 3 hours. I do consistently think of throwing in the towel. I feel progressively worse and worse by the hour. I'm not sure if it's psychosomatic, if I'm just psyching myself out, but I just do not feel well. Part of the reason is because my dumbass decided to lay on the floor upstairs, and as I've said bajillion times, a few times in this video already, I have a very weak neck. I have to be very careful of how I sit, how I lay, what I lay on, what I sit on. I have to be very, very, very careful. But when your brain isn't in the right place, you're not as cognizant of what you should and shouldn't do, and I just wanted to lay down. So I aggravated my head and neck. My neck is on fire. It hurts so much more than it did. And normally whenever my neck hurts or I get a setback, I don't feel good in general on top of the setback. So that, coupled with being without food, fasting, water fasting for now 45 hours, it's not a good combo. Every time I have gone to grab a new water out of the fridge, I have instinctively tried to grab the iced coffee that's in there, just like waiting, like tempting me, just beckoning me to consume it. I still would like to know, when in the hell does the elation kick in? I don't feel mental clarity. I feel brain fog. I don't feel like I have transcended hunger. I am trapped in the vice-like grip of hunger, like a Venus flytrap of hunger. And it's getting worse and worse. I am dizzy. My stomach hurts. I feel weak. All the things that are associated with obviously not eating for a long time. Yesterday, on the first day, drinking water helped satiate the hunger pains. It's not today at all. The thought of drinking salt water makes me feel like even more ill. It is going to be so difficult to not just inhale everything. I want to make, and this is my fault, I want to take this bread and wherever the fuck I put it, in the wrong spot, this peanut butter, and there are also, I'll get that in a second, and I want to also take this cheap ass jar of strawberry preserves. I have a very specific way to make peanut butter and preserve sandwiches. Maybe I'll share that one day. I've been making these myself since I was a kid, and I'm very specific on how I like this done. But I want to put all of that together and make my favorite food on the planet is peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwiches. If I can swing it creamy or crunchy, either one, but my favorite peanut butter doesn't come in crunchy that I know of. Maybe they do, but I can't find that anywhere. Like, after these jars are gone, it's gone. Unless I scour. I want to drink this. Just a sip. Just a sip. I can't. Having the coffee was nice in the moment, but ended up being a mistake in the long run. It made my stomach pain worse. It made me feel a little nauseous. Smelling the peanut butter earlier was a big ass mistake, obviously. My mouth is legitimately watering being in the worst room right now to be in. I don't know what to do once I'm done. Like, this is all to reset my gut balance, but I don't want to eat like crap to throw it out of whack again.
even though it wasn't out of whack until I took the stupid antibiotic. But I want to eat something. Like, I don't want to eat like a giant heavy meal or anything. I want a banana, and I want some applesauce that I have in there that might actually be expired. Oh no. I got this. Oh man, I'm so dizzy. Good God. It could also be just because of the pain I'm in. I got this back in late August for the low fiber diet that I went on the colonoscopy prep. Like I showed the white rice earlier. That's one of the things I got as well. But I was eating this, like it's, you know, but I don't know if it's still any good. Let me check. You're gonna make me turn on the light, aren't you? The big light. Okay. Where is the has to take off glasses to read something up close years old? There it is. Best if used by March 3rd, 2027. Why is applesauce good for almost 2 years? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I'm gonna smell it. No, I shouldn't do this. I can't even speak. My mouth is watering. I imagine if you smoked a lot of marijuana and then you quit cold turkey for like a year, and then you walk by somewhere that's people smoking, then this would be the same. Just like, God, that smells so good. Oh my God. This is hell. This is hell. My stomach hurts so bad. I always keep fresh almonds in the kitchen because I'll have to cook with them. Oh my fucking God. I cannot tell you how much I love nuts. Not all nuts. But almonds are good to cook with, and I crush them up in like a little food processor thing, and then we'll add them to dishes. It's a good way to add protein to stuff and a nice flavor to it. Like I add it to my gravy, my homemade mushroom gravy that I like to make, which is homemade. I make it from scratch. That's pretty much why we have whole wheat flour. And welcome to Philip's Cooking Corner. I like to cook every day. So yeah, have this nutritional yeast because it's a good source of B12, and it's adds a nice flavor to sauces and gravies and stuff. So I use these two things in conjunction for my gravy. I have thought about doing cooking videos about some of the stuff I make. I was told a long time ago to not stray from the formula you make for yourself on YouTube. Like, you have to pick a lane and stay in it. So I have not done cooking videos. I didn't do vlogs for a long time with some of the things that we would do. Movie commentary stuff, which is what I kind of wanted to do originally anyway, but didn't explore that. I'm learning that, yeah, staying in your lane, it doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm a pretty good cook, but I am bad at vlogging, as you can tell. I just went for the reactions because that was something I could wrap my mind around how to do it. Whether it's good or not is entirely up to you. But I was talking about this earlier. These are some cinnamon and raisin bagels that you can fucking smell when you open the pantry. The first day we get these, the entire kitchen smells like cinnamon and raisins, and that is not normal. Something should not make your entire kitchen smell like that unless it's like a candle or some incense. That is insane. That is insane. I really want to make a peanut butter sandwich. I really want to make a peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwich as my first meal. But I don't want to fall into the trap of what I did after the colonoscopy and the really cold, the
prep. Because my first day after that was not fun. The bathroom trips were not fun after that. So thank you for coming to Philip's Kitchen Corner. There we go. If you want any fiber in a bag, let me know.
So how are you doing? You having a good day? Do anything fun? I expected this to taper off at some point based on everything I read, but it's only gotten worse. And it could be like the last meal I ate maybe set me up for failure. Like they say to eat certain foods before you start a fast, which I didn't know. I just decided to start it as soon as possible, get it out of the way. As I said before, I'm very much a get things out of the way and get them over and done with kind of person. But I should have done a little more prep, I guess, for it. I don't know about the coffee, y'all. I don't know about the coffee. The coffee was not... The black coffee was not pleasant. I also read that if you feel physically ill, like really bad, that you should just stop the fast. But I've come this far.
I've graduated from horrible torture food videos to a video on the cult of Jared Leto. So, if you want to watch a video that's completely unappealing and absolutely not appetizing at all, there you go. It is finally time. I want to weep. I am very, very dizzy. Okay. It is 5:03. I have made it 48 hours without eating a goddamn thing. Nah, screw this. I'm gonna have the biggest banana on this bunch. There we go. This. Oh my god. I'm trying to show restraint. In addition to this banana, I'm going to have, I can't have any tea or the coffee, unfortunately, due to the time, but I can have some fucking apple juice. And depending on how my body feels after these things, I may have a peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwich. I can barely say it. I'm extremely dizzy. I contemplated... What the hell am I? I'm in the wrong place. I contemplated trying to push it until tomorrow when I woke up. There's no way. There's just absolutely no way. Given how ill I feel and how just sick to my stomach, how dizzy and how much pain I'm in. Yeah. Respect to anyone who can do this. I
I did it. But those of you who can do it for like 3 days, 5 days, a week, many weeks, fair play. Fair play. I'm still not hungry enough to eat a banana stinger. Made a video on that a long time ago. Here we go.
That was the best goddamn banana I've ever eaten in my life. Normally, I don't like to let food linger in my mouth because I have a glandular issue and it can activate it. It's stupid. But I'm savoring this. Or my stomach is just like, whoa, kind of. Okay, apple juice. We're just gonna get some. Oh my fucking god. That's so tart. Normally I can just chug that. How much sugar is in this? Holy shit. I really, really, really want that coffee. But I'm not going to drink it because it's too close to bedtime. But God, do I want that. Or at least the tea. This is unsweetened, so it shouldn't be as bad. One more going. Welcome to my food ASMR. My brain is still mush like this. Oh, this is so fucking good. Jesus Christ. I'm continuing to eat this because I don't want to devour everything, but I want to devour everything. This is the cup that I was grinding. I don't know if you can still see some in there. That I was grinding the salt in, and then I would dump it into this. So I'm thinking I'm going to give this half hour to an hour or so. I think. Oh my god, my lips are breaking out. Holy shit. I haven't had this happen in a long time. The bananas and tomatoes used to make my mouth and lips break out. But not my lips. That's weird. Oh, that's not a new thing. We'll have another banana. Alright, I'm going to eat this banana, and I'm going to wait maybe a half an hour. Of course, this probably isn't smart if the bananas are breaking my lips out. And then I'm going to see how I feel. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, and then I have to wait half an hour. Because now I'm putting food in there, it is like, gimme. And yeah. I can have gum again? Oh my god. Yes. All the things I get to have again. Alright, just in case, I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to get out the bread, peanut butter. I'm not. Yeah, it's got high fructose corn syrup. I don't want to be able to do this yet. I don't want to put that in my body so soon. Okay, I might just do a peanut butter sandwich then. I don't want to put high fructose corn syrup in my body after spending 48 hours going through hell. But I also just might do some of this in the broth, which I think might be the way to go. For now, I really want this. This is what I've been craving all night. Yeah, I just don't want to fill my body with sugars, that many sugars. Alright, so I'm going to start some of this. I'm going to cook it in the broth. Welcome to Philip Makes Rice. Here is the broth boiling in the pan. It is not quite as late as I wanted to wait, but I want to get it started. Alright, so basically we're going to take the broth, which I use this stuff, Better Than Bouillon, and then a cup of rice, and I'm going to add it to that and let it boil. So instead of using water, I'm using bouillon. This is something I do with rice normally, the whole grain rice. I make it in the rice cooker. I do this same method. I just use, as much bouillon as needed. I have 4 bouillons in there that I use for different things. Like when I make my gravy, I use 3 of them. So we're going to wait for it to boil, add a cup of this. The cup, 1 cup, says it's 2 servings, and I say the fuck it is. It's 1 today. So
Yeah, we're gonna make 1 cup of rice. Try and eat it slowly. Like, it's sitting like a brick in my stomach. I finished off this bottle of water. I had this much in it, so it wasn't like the whole thing. And yeah, so that is the plan for what's going on now. This is how a professional stirs things. All right, so in 5 minutes, we're gonna have some rice, and I am excited for white rice, because those are words I never thought I would say. Usually I don't like white rice at all. It's just useless carbs. It's like drinking a beer, but at least a beer will make you tipsy. You know what'll make you tipsy? Fasting for 48 hours. The rice should be done. Let me check one thing real quick. Guess what I just found? A broken fridge. Oh. And cucumber. Justin keeps these in the fridge because he uses these to make some of his sandwiches. But I'm gonna eat one. We always have veggies in this house. Fruits and veggies, always. The rice should be done. But I just love the way a tomato in here. I love tomatoes so much. They're one of my favorite fruits. So put some salt on this bad boy, just on this one though, because Justin doesn't really like tomatoes. He likes tomatoes on things. If it's a mix with other stuff, like on a sandwich and a salad, he doesn't mind tomatoes. But tomato by itself, he doesn't like. I was cutting up tomato once and I gave him a piece to eat, and he did. I didn't know he didn't like tomatoes by themselves, and he ate it. He didn't enjoy it. His face was very unhappy. Oh my God. I know I said no more salt, but oh my God. Salt and tomato is like peanut butter and chocolate, man. Oh my God, I want to eat the rest of those. Oh, so good. All right, let's go ahead and see if it is not ready yet. Oh my God, okay. The rice is not ready yet. It is still too watery. That sucks. So, all right, I'm gonna plate it. Sorry. It's gonna be so embarrassing to watch back. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I guess let this cook for longer, which is fine because my stomach time to settle more. All right, I guess we'll wait. Guess who overcooked the rice? Me. Guess who scraped out every single last grain out of the pot? Me. Guess who's upset about overcooking the rice? Not me. I have not cooked with regular minute rice, white rice, and bouillon. Clearly I need to work on that in the future, I guess. Here is the finished product. It is a beautiful shade of beige. So let's go ahead, turn this off, and go upstairs and try not to burn our mouths by trying to devour this. I will do my best to eat this a little bit at a time. But I make no promises. We'll see how I feel, but this may be the last thing I have to eat before bed, because it is sitting in my stomach like a brick. And you should be proud. I refrained from devouring the rest of the tomato. I wanted to. I really, 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 really wanted to. But I didn't. So, this is not as fluffy. This is very clumpy and sticky because I said I overcooked it. Oh my god. It's a little sticky from being overcooked, a little clumpy, but since I cooked it in bouillon, it just absorbed the flavor and just tastes delicious. So when I was making this, I did think to myself that I wish I had made double the amount, 2 cups. But now I'm looking at it, it almost fills the bowl. I'm good with just the 1 cup. I'm going to eat this. If I do choose to eat anything else, I'm not going to film it. I just wanted to film the initial, ending of the fast moments. My stomach hurts a lot less now as far as like hunger pains. Obviously got to put food in there. Also, I'm assuming this is normal. I hope it's normal. I did not have one bowel movement at all during the 48-hour fast. I will probably record another installment of this in a day or two, or maybe even tomorrow night after I wake up. I just want to introduce some food into my stomach before bed. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off and enjoy every freaking second of it, every grain of rice. And I will see you in the next installment, whenever that is. And yeah, I'll see you then. I think I ate too much rice. I have a bowling ball in my stomach. I think maybe I made a little too much rice and ate it way too fast. I tried to take it slow. I did, but it didn't work. At least I tried to be healthy with my mini binge. It wasn't even a binge. I just had like 2 bananas and some apple juice, some cucumber, a tomato, some applesauce, and then a cup of rice. That's not bad, is it? I don't think so. Could have been worse. I could have been scarfing down peanut butter and strawberry preserved sandwiches and high fructose corn syrup. Or the waffles and sausage and hash browns I have in the freezer. Those crossed my mind too, but yeah, didn't eat that. I didn't do that. Thought it'd be too heavy. We're gonna let this sit.
It is the next day, and I decided that I was finally going to indulge in what I wanted to have yesterday, but I'm going to have today, and that is all right, so we'll have a chat. I'm gonna make a peanut butter and strawberry preserved sandwich, which is my favorite food in the world. Today I have resumed eating like normal. I didn't have anything else after I stopped recording last night, because I was just like, no. Eating the big bowl of rice was enough. It was enough. My favorite peanut butter, I'm not sure if I kept it in the earlier videos or not, because I did a lot of rambly stuff. Like, I have a couple hours of just me rambly talking just to pass the time overall of all the footage I had for the 48 hours. The bulk of it being like the last 24 or so. But today I ate normally. I had my normal breakfast. For dinner, I made baked potatoes with my homemade gravy and a side of corn. Sometimes I'll do fun little extra spices and stuff. I'm not terribly hungry. I didn't finish dinner. I gave the rest of it to Justin to take with him to work. Normally, I am anti great value of certain things, not all things. Most of the stuff in there is great value. Or, generic Walmart or Kroger or Meijer brand, whatever you have near you. But money is tight, as I've been talking about, due to all the extra expenses. So we're having to get more cheaper alternatives to things. The only thing we don't ever get cheaper of is toilet paper and I will not back down off that one. No. Don't get cheap toilet paper, y'all. If you can help it. I understand you might need to, but if you can help it, don't get cheap toilet paper. But yeah, I didn't finish dinner. Gave the rest of it to Justin. Yeah, this isn't the best. It's a little, it's not great, but it's fine. It'll get the job done. Usually I buy a specialty brand of preserves. I forget the name of it now, like Marie something, I think, but it comes in like in a jar. It's like, this is tall. It comes in a small, like a shorter jar that's wider. I'm trying not to sneeze. And it's typically what I get, but it's a little pricey. And Justin likes variety in his lunch, so sometimes I'll take a peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwich. And he is a human Hoover, and he will inhale everything. So we're going through strawberry preserves pretty fast. Which is fine. But when you're on a budget, you gotta do what you gotta do. So there we have it. It's a little goopy on the side because I didn't put it on evenly, but that is, in my estimation, a perfectly made peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwich. But I'm gonna take this delectable dish, which is not complete. I'm not gonna complete it today. It's incomplete because peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwiches are my favorite food, but my favorite overall combo is this peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwiches with a glass of chocolate milk. I have it in there. I have the milk. I have the Hershey syrup. It's there. But if I do both of those things, it'll be too heavy. This is enough for now. But that's normally my favorite combo, and it's been like that since I was a little kid. I do not get tired of this and that. I just don't get tired of it. All right. So we're gonna take this upstairs. We're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna watch some YouTube. And enjoy it this time and not feel like we are forcing ourselves to count the clock down. So I just want to give a quick update on the day after. And while I made this, I tried to go slow, but I knew I wanted to go back to eating normally today. And I took my new probiotic that came in the mail. So I took that when I woke up. That was the first thing I took when I woke up. Knock on wood. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Bon appetit. Alright, while I am waiting for the water to boil, it's almost there, for my ramen, for my lunch, wanted to give another update, possibly the last one for the month, even though the bulk of this has been the 48-hour fast I had to go through. Saw my primary doctor yesterday, and it went fine. I had a mountain of information to tell him, because, I see him once every 6 months. Water is ready. So it was basically telling him about the cysto and the colonoscopy, of which was not in their database because they never sent the stuff over, which you've noticed is a running theme with me in the lack of communication between all the people I see. And then, the stuff with the Augmentin and trying to get that balanced, and his reaction to some stuff was like mine, why did they do that? And why did they say that? Like when I told him about the gastro specialist wanting to do the surgery thing for some issues down there. And I said to him, why don't we deal with the problem first and get that out of the way and then explore surgical options? And he was equally as confused. He wasn't sure why she jumped to 48-hour fast, water fast, so soon. But he's a regular. He's a regular doctor, not a gastro doctor. The stand is on the stove. But I have other issues that are going on with me, such as, I have problems with my feet that stemmed from me going for walks earlier in the summer before it got Satan outside, and my feet have just been hurting ever since. He wants me to take some kind of magnesium citrate, which I'm going to price online versus in store. And he gave me some exercises to do, so I have even more stretching things to do to add to my everyday stretches. So I have my base ones that I always do, and then I have the new ones for the pelvic floor that I've been doing that fuck my back up. And then now I have ones for my feet. So, did those for the first time today. He also wants me to take these steroids. I have not started them yet. When he said he wanted me to take the steroids, I was kind of like, because last time I was on them, they messed me up. So I'm not taking them yet, mainly because in the morning I have my second injection for, I think, hepatitis B. So I have that follow-up in the morning. I don't want, just in case that makes me feel like crap, like the last batch of injections did, I don't want to compound that. But he said that that is a lower dosage of it. So I have that to take. I'm not too excited about it, but this is life. This is life. And yeah, I think that's about it as far as that goes. I talked to Zeroff for like half an hour because I had so much crap to tell him. Unfortunately, like my arthritis stuff, can't do a whole lot about. At least, like, I mean, maybe there is something, but I think I just overloaded him with information. So maybe I'll bring it up when I see him in April. That's it, I think, for the month, unless something else happens, and then I will, add it on after this. But if not, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, whenever that may be.